My name is Christopher Patnoe. I'm the head of accessibility and disability inclusion for Google for AMEA, which is Africa, Middle East, and Europe. So professionally, my role encompasses both the products that we build externally, but also what does it mean to thrive inside Google, specifically for people with disabilities. And neurodiversity is one of these topics that is not only interesting and hot, it's also really relevant to a place like Google and DeepMind and these organizations where we have a lot of people who are very atypical by many standards. And we've learned this through the work that we do. We know we can't build for us. We need to build for everyone. And partnering with you gives us a chance to understand from an internal cultural perspective, what can we do to make our culture better for people with neurodiversities, especially since we as a company have such a high propensity, a high proportion of our staff leans towards being more neurodiverse than not. It's actually been quite enlightening. And that's a weird thing to say at a place like Cambridge, but it's true. The people have been thoughtful, the questions have been interesting, the conversations have been honest, which isn't necessarily something you always see in the business context, because many times people will have to hide what they say. In academia, there is an honesty and an openness, which is refreshing for me, but also helps us be able to move down that path towards ideas faster. Well, the one challenge we have is if you've met one person with autism, you've met one person with autism, no solution is going to be directly applicable to everybody. So what I hope we can do is sort of create a quiver of ideas and opportunities, and we can pull out the right one at the right time. There's a person who has sensory disabilities or sensory concerns or sensory sensitivities. Again, such a broad spectrum even in these three terms. What are some opportunities that could be helpful for them? What about spaces? What about language? All of these things matter, and we need to come up with opportunities and options that meet people where they are.